So, Nintendo filed a patent for a device that can work as a controller, a projector, and more. It's really wacky, so I definitely suggest that you go check out the description at NeoGAF, which you can find through our story at Gamnesia. These are some really out there ideas, so I don't know if we'll be able to make much sense of them based on just the patents. We may have to wait and see if they actually amount to anything Nintendo's going to release in order to understand it that well. But I'm curious if either of you guys see much here at this point.
So the two things that I personally had as a takeaway from this was the idea is, it seems to be to try to do as much to let you play games without a TV screen as possible. So that explains the projector angle. It's supposed to be able to kind of project pseudo holograms, kind of like an AR sort of experience.
I was gonna say, it looked kind of like a device that you set on a desk and then it projects like a little 360-degree screen hovering above the device. It looked really futuristic. I don't know how this is actually going to work.
Right. And then
Nintendo's not interested in VR, but they're all about, holodeck.
They're all about alternate forms of VR. Mm-hmm. And the other thing was that the projector element of it is able to project what looked to me like an AR controller, which is like a simulated controller. I don't know how usable that would be, but one thing that I noticed is both of those ideas fall in line with a comment Miyamoto made, I think in the early 2000s, but I don't remember the exact date, where he said that the Nintendo, and him in particular, were looking into finding ways to get games away from the traditional TV setup. And we sort of saw the fruits of that with what they've been doing with 3DS and Wii U, where 3DS, they focused on this not a TV screen that projected glassesless 3D, and with Wii U, you were able to take your gameplay away from the TV with the gamepad. So I could see Nintendo looking at this idea as kind of an extension of that philosophy they've been pushing, where we want to try to give you game experiences that don't require you to be using the TV. Now, whether that will work is another question.
Yeah. And it may be a while before it can.
Yes.
Hello everybody, thank you for listening to this Nintendo Week clip, NWC. If you like what you hear, please subscribe to us here on YouTube for more highlights and discussion videos from Nintendo Week podcast, or subscribe to us on iTunes for weekly breakdowns of all your Nintendo news, discussion segments on subjects, games, and more, and tons of other features. Thanks for listening, and we will see you tomorrow with another NWC.